for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the St. Paul Saints and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eli Morgan gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate is Nick Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Nick.
And now the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressive-ness against them.
Xander Wheel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Nope. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Next, here is Luis Arraez. First pitch on the way. Aye. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
No ball. Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Brandon Waddell, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate now, Yu Chang. Seared down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Batting first, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
In now, Harold Ramirez. 0-1 the count. And they're runners at the corners now. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Ready with the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Gordon gathers it in. There's one on the first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score.
Batting fourth.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Bobby Bradley. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
This one is launched. Look at this. Adios, pelota. Solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Clippers lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Jake Cave. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Trevor Stephan is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Clippers, number 37, Trevor Stephan.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Travis Blankenhorn, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. And it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And now here is Caleb Hamilton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at. But he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-1. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Stepping in now, Brent Rooker, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Bo Naylor. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Kirilloff is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting it.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Runners on first with one down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. From the stretch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Aaron Bracho, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. Columbus is out in front, 2-0. At the plate now is Jose Miranda, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Jose Miranda.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Nick Gordon.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the speedy Nick Gordon. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. One and 1 the count now. And the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Xander Wheel.
Next up, Xander Wheel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first
One
strike.
ball, one strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in will be Yu Chang. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Third baseman, Yu Chang.
Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Next to hit is Harold Ramirez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count. The pitch. Now that's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Bobby Bradley. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. In now, Josh Naylor. Line to the right side. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Clippers lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit will be Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Cave. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Striding forward now is the DH, Travis Blankenhorn. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So now to the plate, Caleb Hamilton. And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Bo Naylor. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he sets him down swinging. Bo Naylor becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The pitch. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's fouled away. Curveball hit right back at him. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
So next to hit is Gabriel Arias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now
that was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Aaron Bracho. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Adam Scott will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Brent Rooker.
The left fielder, Brent.
First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Miranda.
Stepping in now, Jose Miranda, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the stretch.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Out to second for one. On to first. A double play.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Nick Gordon.
Striding in is Nick Gordon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on screws.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gamble retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Columbus is out in front, 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in the outfielder, Ben Gamble.
The left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
They're down 21.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kirilloff is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Third baseman, number 2, Yu Chang.
Next to hit, Yu Chang. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Nope. Foul ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in is Harold Ramirez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby Bradley.
To the plate now, Bobby Bradley.
Ball 1.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Xander Wheel as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Xander Wheel.
Now the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hit hard but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Popped up. Naylor moving to his left. 1 out.
Now
that'll bring up Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake.
So a runner at first now with one away, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. From the stretch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runner at first here, one man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Alex Kirilloff, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So now here is Josh Naylor. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
The first baseman, Josh.
First pitch on the way.
Naylor.
As it's on the ground toward the hole. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Digging in next, Bo Naylor, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit to short. Gordon's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Stepping in next, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This one's down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Kyle Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Kyle Nelson.
stepping up is Travis Blankenhorn. Singled home run in his last time up. Now here's the first offering. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, Caleb Hamilton.
So now into the box is Caleb Hamilton. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Brent Rooker.
So the next to bat will be Brent Rooker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hey! 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lifted in the air to right field. Ramirez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning.
Lee Jordan for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Sean Anderson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 41, Sean Anderson.
Now to the plate, Gabriel Arias. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Gabriel Arias.
First pitch of the AB now. Slider laid off for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Aaron Bracho. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Yu Chang. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Emmanuel Clase has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Jose Miranda.
The third baseman, Jose Miranda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That's down into left center for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Nick Gordon. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
1 and 2.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball in.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now, Xander Wheel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
He's ready. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Luis Arias is on deck. 3-0 pitch. And it's taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Luis Arias will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count, 3-2.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So here is Harold Ramirez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, the designated
Wow,
hitter.
not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Bobby Bradley. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Next to stand in is Josh Naylor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Towards second. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Up next, Bo Naylor grounded out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. Men on third with two down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He got him, and what would have been an insurance run is instead left on base as the inning is over. Blake Parker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the 0-1. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. he offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Alex Kirilloff. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now that designated hitter, Travis Blankenhorn.
Now to bat, Travis Blankenhorn. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
One pitch is a splitter, cold strike.
Count
2.
1 and 2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, Caleb Hamilton.
Next, it'll be Caleb Hamilton. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Clippers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Stephan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Waddell pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Blake Parker closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Clippers, 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Saints, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.